Also, I checked again today, and the mama deer, she came back and ate more of my mom's hosta plants out front. So she's just loving on that. I don't know if I showed you guys the blueberries. I got a little update from my garden. We picked my cauliflower yesterday. My mom picked it, but unfortunately there was just a bunch of caterpillar bugs like all over it, and we cut it and there was just like caterpillars everywhere inside of the cauliflower. So we ended up just like, I think, putting it in our compost back here that we have, and then we just put it back into like the soil and our garden plants and stuff like that. It looked really good, but the only thing is, unfortunately, we could not eat it because there's just caterpillars all over it. And I want to show you some of my blueberries because they are actually starting to turn ripe. I'm going to put my phone down. I got the bread right over here, actually. I got the bread right here. I was feeding my bird feeder over there with this bread, but I decided to do some outdoor chores and film. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys real quick the blueberries. It's in the sunshine over here. We're gonna take a little walk together, but I'll show you. Hopefully you can see some of these blueberries. See how ripened some of them are starting to get? It's awesome. Hopefully mama deer or baby deer don't come in and eat them. It's really bright on my camera screen, so I don't know what you guys can see because I can't really see the camera screen. I think this is zucchini right here. Zucchini is usually green like that. Yep, zucchini. We got like 2 of them coming in. That's amazing. And then we got the squash. I think we got some more cucumbers slowly growing in. We got green beans slowly coming in too. And this is how well the garden is doing. I wanted to show you guys my green beans because we got little baby green beans coming in now, and it's really exciting. Look at how big these green beans are getting. That is like so exciting. There's more in there, more on that side. We got a few over there on that plant. It is so hot out here, you guys. Like, being in the sun is like crazy. And then there's a few small ones right there. So yep, we got some green beans going in here. We picked our cauliflower, and unfortunately there was just too many caterpillars to eat it, so we did not eat it. We just threw it in compost instead to reuse it for our soil. I was trying to film a chipmunk. He just ran over there. Every time I try to get these chipmunks on film, I can't because they just run way too fast. But I get chipmunks and they run along that wall, and then they like to run over here and through all this firewood and stuff like that. It's so hard to capture. Oh, look at that beautiful red bird. Cardinal. Beautiful cardinal. We get a lot of these birds. I'm gonna sit you down on the fireplace right here. I'm gonna go feed the birds real quick. Okay, I'm back inside the house. It was super hot out there. Like, I don't even know what the degrees is. I'm trying to look on my phone. Hold on. But it's just so hot out there that 88. It says it's 88 degrees. It's supposed to be 80 degrees all day today. But that feels more than just 88. And it says at 4 o'clock we might get a small thunderstorm. So, yeah. It's supposed to get 1 more degree hotter, but it feels like it's like in the 90s. Like, the humidity, the air here is just so thick. And I live in Rhode Island, so it's like we normally don't get hot weather. That's crazy out there like that. It feels like I'm in Florida right now. That's what it feels like. And it's so crazy because like our garden is like mainly in the sunshine right there. So as soon as you're in that sun, you got like a small window to quickly get done what you need to get done because you're just going to start pouring sweat and be really hot. And I need to go grab myself a drink real quick. You guys, it is a hot summer day. I just ran upstairs to go grab my drink, but I don't really have much left in it. So what I put in here is a little bit of ginger ale drink, and then I put some water mixed in with it just because I don't like all the sugar. So I'll do like half water, half ginger ale, and it's good on my stomach, and it keeps me hydrated and nice and cool. So yeah, that's what I'm putting in here. So I got some water. I'm gonna put some of my ginger ale in here. Keep it in the refrigerator. I marked my name on my ginger ale so nobody could take it on me right there. And so I just do half water and half ginger ale. And this is another one of my other drinks that I drink, and it's so good. This is what it looks like. So I'll do like up to the middle of like a little bit of water. It depends. Sometimes if I want more ginger ale flavor, I'll add more ginger ale flavor. But I don't like all the sugars, so I will dilute some of my drinks, especially if I'm drinking like acidic juices. I'll dilute it with water because my stomach has a hard time with acidic stuff and it gives me like stomach aches and whatnot, like orange juice. I can still drink it, I just add some water to it, and it's good anyways because it keeps me hydrated. Also, I didn't take anything out for dinner. I was going to take something out for dinner, and I decided that maybe I'm going to make some like rice with soy sauce. That's my refrigerator. I used to make it. That just scared me. I'm like, what is that? I thought it was probably one of my dogs. No, so I'm gonna try to make like my own like homemade like Chinese rice at home, which is what I like anyways. I'm not too big on going to like restaurants and like going for Chinese and stuff like that. A lot of it just has like too much sodium in it for me that I don't want in my body. So I think that like making it at home is a bit healthier. So I'm gonna add some vegetables to it, rice, soy sauce, and then some eggs. I didn't take any chicken out, but I do have some chicken that I could probably add to it if I wanted to. But I think I'm gonna just make it with some eggs. And lunch today, I think I'm gonna eat some pizza. The other day and yesterday I had pizza, but the pizzas that I get, they're like in the boxes, like frozen pizza, but it's really good pizza. And they're like really big, like rectangles. So I cut them in half so I could have one for one day and then one for the next day. And I still have one more pizza in there, so it's like enough for today and tomorrow. So I might eat that again for my lunch, and tomorrow I'm not sure what I'm going to make for dinner. I want to make like something in the crock pot. I've been wanting to make American pierogi again sometime, maybe eventually I will make that. I need to get like egg noodles and make sure I have all the ingredients for that, but it's like a quick, easy meal you just throw in the oven. And I have been really like cooking a lot of big things in the oven or like even on the stove because it's too hot to cook, even though my entire house, like we have AC in the entire house. Also to keep my animals cool and stuff too, so we got water dishes outside for my dogs, and we also bring them back in, and I've been constantly filling up my water dish. Like if I go check my dog's dish right now, they probably need water in it already because they go through a lot of water during the spring and summertime. So like every few hours I'm constantly checking their water and refilling it with nice cold water for them, especially when they come back in from being outside. I don't, especially on like hot days like this too, I don't let my dogs like stay out there and relax and wander around like I normally would let them do. I'll probably let them outside for like a good like 5-10 minutes, not even, and like I'll let them go outside, use the bathroom, but once they come back in there, then I let them back in the house. I don't let them stay out as long as I would on like a regular day that's not so hot out. Okay, I was trying to start this clip. My refrigerator, it makes a lot of noises, and it's because I got like a built-in ice maker in my refrigerator, and I just had to wait for it to stop making noise. But also there's another thing I want to do here on my channel is I want to meal prep again. I used to meal prep so much for myself, but I never filmed it, and I want to film some of my meal preps, so I'm thinking like maybe I can cook some meals and save it for like a lunch and a dinner, and then like cook a separate breakfast and like do my snacks and everything on the side, and film me making that, and maybe it'll give you guys like inspiration on like what to make or cook. Sometimes I like going on Pinterest and finding like ideas of different things to cook or meal prep for myself, because I definitely need to meal prep more like in the summertime or springtime. It's too hot to cook for myself or too hot to cook around here, and I'm like, by the time it's time to cook at 5 o'clock, I'm like tired, no energy, it's just too hot, or I don't feel like doing it because I'm like busy getting other chores and things around the house done. So I feel like if I wake up early in the morning, because I normally wake up like right before the sun even comes up, and then I do some chores, whatnot, cook, go to bed, wake back up, repeat it, waking up at a certain time, cooking some meal prep foods for myself, storing away in the refrigerator, so then I could take it out and just have to heat it up in the microwave and eat it. I just love doing that. Like I love cooking myself a good meal for my diet and for my health, and then leaving in the refrigerator and it's there for me to go eat instead of not feeling like I don't know what I want or not wanting to cook at that time. It's nice when it's already pre-made for myself, and I don't like eating those TV dinners. I'm not good for my body, so I like to make some healthy meals for myself, and I can make whatever I want for myself, and it's like easy that way instead of like cooking when I don't feel like cooking, you know what I mean, especially in this hot heat. And I know some people out there feel the same exact way, like there's sometimes where you just don't feel like cooking later on in the day, or maybe you don't got time to, or whatever the reason is. That's why I need to start meal prepping again, definitely, because it's so much more easier on me. Like, it's nice to just go to the fridge, grab food that's already made, that you cook for yourself, and that it's yummy, healthy, and good, and you don't gotta worry about cooking later on. So I think I might start doing that in the mornings when I wake up, is cook myself some meals, and maybe midday or something. I did used to make a lot of overnight oats, and I showed that on my Snapchat if you guys follow me there, and on my Instagram and Twitter. I used to make some like really cool looking overnight oats because I have my jars. I think it's actually up in the cupboard up here, but I have my mason jars. They're like that big, and I make a lot of like overnight oats, and sometimes I get sick and tired of eating the same thing, so I'll like switch it up. Today for breakfast I had a blueberry muffin, which my mom kind of surprised me with. I didn't honestly know what I was going to make myself for breakfast today, but I did wake up, and also that reminds me I need to add wraps to my shopping list, because I want to eat some more wraps with like eggs and sausage and cheese, and maybe make some like breakfast quesadillas, because that sounds amazing to eat. If I meal prep breakfast quesadillas and I put it in the refrigerator, it'll be fine in there overnight. When I take it out, I can heat it up and put it in the microwave, or I can eat my food cold, because I sometimes like eating cold food, which is fine. I could also probably like prep some pizza or something too, and that would be perfectly fine cold, because I could even eat cold pizza for breakfast in the morning, that's fine. But yeah, just trying to think of some meals that I can meal prep and cook for myself. I also try to look on Pinterest for ideas, and then I'll come up with my own recipes and my own spin on it. So yeah, I Pinterest a lot and try to find other like recipes online to like cook and make myself. This finger right here, I'm not flipping you guys off. This finger that has the little flower that I painted on with gel polish. That finger, I slammed it in the door earlier, my back door over here, from coming back in to like check up on the garden, do some outdoor chores. And I slammed my nail like above here in the door. So that wasn't that fun. It hurt a little bit, but I really didn't need to like put it in anything. I got a really high pain tolerance, so it didn't really bother me that much. At first I was like, what the heck? But yeah, I didn't even realize I slammed it in the door until after it happened, like, because I like shut the door a certain way, but I didn't know my fingers were actually right there to get them slammed into the door. And yeah. Okay, it's a brand new day today. I know I was just filming the other video for you guys. But yeah, I put my hair up too because it is probably gonna be really hot today. It was hot like all week, so I just decided to throw my hair up. And also I got lip gloss on. It's like Burt's Bees chapstick, the one that I showed you guys. So that's what I'm wearing. Also, yeah, I'm just looking outside to make sure the deer isn't out here because I don't like really want to scare her or interrupt her. Also because I know now that the deer has a baby and she's a mama deer, so I don't want to like bother her. But yeah, I want to show you guys the garden because I just noticed that we have some amazing stuff growing in the garden, and I would like to show you how it's all growing in so quick. So yeah, we got zucchini out there, green beans that are almost ready to be picked, and I think we have squash. Yeah, we got squash out there going. So I'm going to show you it all instead of talking here. Let's go outside before it gets really hot. It's 9 o'clock now, so I want to go out a bit earlier, but I didn't because I'm just like so tired and it's so hard for me to get out of bed in the morning sometimes. But I just got done eating. I got ready today. I just threw my hair up today and kind of called it a day because I know it's probably going to be warm out. So, you know what? And I'm wearing this Forever 21 little tank top shirt with some shorts. And this is a size large. I probably should have gotten like a size small. I don't even know where I really got this from, but it is really cute. It has flowers on the shoulder. So, yeah. We're going to go outside before it gets way too hot to go outside. So let's go. Okay, so it's super bright out here. I can't really see the screen, but we are getting some tomatoes growing in. They're still green, but they are actually getting big. And we got some tomatoes back there, which I'll show you in a minute. But if you can see the tomatoes right there, it's hard for me to see the screen, you guys, so if I'm not filming it correctly, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's what they look like. And then we got one right here. So excited. And I don't think I'm going to be getting any strawberries in this bush. It's just growing too big and there's no flowers or nothing. So I might just take that out and retransplant. Oh, so there's a tomato back there. So that's really cool. I see tomato flowers over there, but I'm not sure if I see any tomato plants. And over here is a pepper bush. And then I'm going to show you guys the blueberries over here are actually starting to take color. If I show you through the fence right here, if you guys can see, like some of the blueberries, they are starting to change color on this bush over here. And we're getting tomatoes, little cherry. I think those are like more cherry tomatoes over there. And then over here, I think is some more squash. So yeah, and just a few pretty flowers. It's hard to plant stuff in here because the tree roots over here is growing in, so it's harder to plant stuff right there. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about the cauliflower. So I remember telling you guys about the cauliflower, and I learned something new about gardening, and sometimes I do learn new things about gardening that I don't know already when I'm gardening with my parents, because we do this together. So one thing I learned about cauliflower is that I guess it's supposed to have like the caterpillar worms or whatever in them, and my mom threw it away and put it in our compost because we recycle our fruits and veggies and just throw everything in the compost. So we thought that wasn't normal to have the caterpillars in there, but I guess that it is normal for caterpillars to be in cauliflower, and you're supposed to soak the cauliflower. You could probably put it in like hot water or just like regular warm water and soak them out. But I didn't know that, so my mom, we cut it up and threw it out because we thought it was bad, and we're like, there's too many caterpillars. So I guess that's actually how cauliflower is supposed to be, and it's crazy because that was our first ever cauliflower we grew, because last year we tried growing broccoli and cauliflower and it would not grow because the deer kept eating it on us. And this year was the first year that we could actually grow some cauliflower without the deer eating it on us, and we threw it away on ourselves because we thought it was just infested with the caterpillar worms, but I guess that's normal and you're supposed to soak it in water. So next year is a new year to try again, but hey, you learn, and now we know. So we took the cauliflower plant out and the broccoli, so it looks like there's a bit more space in here. So I want to show you guys the green beans, which I'll probably end up picking here because they look good to be picked, and there's a giant bumblebee on the squash flowers, or I think yeah, there's a squash right there, and then there's cucumber. So we're growing lots of kale. Anytime I come in here, I always make sure of bees. I don't think I'm allergic to bees because when I was a kid, oh hi butterfly, I always say hi to the beautiful butterflies that fly around our garden. They love it. As a kid, I got stung repetitively on my right thigh right here. I was like 7-8 years old, and I remember it because I walked by some like dandelion flowers and I got repetitively stung on my thigh right here by a wasp when I was a kid, and it got stuck in my pant leg. I don't even know how it got in there, but I remember walking by flowers, so it must have went in my short pant leg and kept repetitively like stinging me. And I don't have tattoos, but if I knew what a tattoo felt like, it would have probably been that. So yeah, I don't think I'm allergic to bees. I think my mom is though. But I like to stay away from the bees because I really don't want to get accidentally stung. See, look at how beautiful the butterflies are. I just love them. There's another butterfly over there as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the green beans. So most of these are pretty much ready to be picked, like this one and this one. That's really cool. Oh, I should have brought a tray out here too. I think I might leave that one for like another day or so. But yeah, it's like crazy. Like, I think I just showed you guys these branches and there was like nothing on them. And now like they grow so quickly. How do these green beans grow so quickly? There's this one I'm gonna pick. So each day they grow and you get like a good handful of green beans, which is absolutely amazing. Look at that. Hi butterfly, you beautiful butterfly. Enjoy your day, butterflies. Okay, so I got more of the purple lettuce over here. I try not to wear shorts when I come out here. I accidentally put some shorts on because I knew it was gonna probably be warm, and sometimes I don't end up waking up early enough to beat the heat out here. But we got a few little cucumber sprouts growing. I don't see any actual cucumbers, but cucumbers are very sneaky too. And they grow like super quickly. See that giant bumblebee on the flower over there? Oh, get away from me. Oh. I don't think the big bumblebees have stingers. I heard the bigger ones don't have stingers, but still, they scare me. And oh, I'm gonna show you guys those purple flowers over there. Those are so pretty. I think those are, the other ones are like honeysuckles or whatever they're called, but I didn't even get to look at those purple ones. And I could just barely see them from over here. So we will look at those together as well. I don't know if there's anything growing underneath this, but I think this is supposed to be another cucumber, and that's our lettuce. Look at how big our lettuce is getting. Maybe I should bring some lettuce inside because my mom has been making vegan salads almost every day for her and her boyfriend. And sometimes I eat them too, so they're pretty good. We got some pepper bushes over there growing. We got zucchini right here, which I gotta show you guys because the zucchini plants are getting so big. Like how these are our peppers. They're not growing yet, but there's one zucchini right there, one zucchini right there. Few zucchinis over here. Like how are they getting so big already? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over here we got all these squash. So that's good. And we got some beautiful flowers. I think I might want to take some pictures of that before the flowers close up because I love how beautiful these flowers come in. And then we got more zucchini over there, so I'm going to show you guys that. But oh, I got to pick that big one. I might pick one of those big ones over there. I don't know how well you guys can see on camera still because it's like super bright out here for me. There's a bunch of them growing. And so yeah, anyways, like I was saying, I like to wear long pants out here and long shirts because when I touch the leaves, especially the cucumber leaves, they make me itchy. So I try not to wear like stuff that's gonna make me itchy out here, but it's too hot for that. Blueberries right here are growing in really good. So see if you could like squish them and feel. There's some on the ground too. I might actually pick them that are falling off. But some of them are already starting to ripen, which is really cool. So that's awesome. And then we got a giant zucchini plant over here. And usually to know when these are done is like it doesn't take much force to like pluck them off. Sometimes you could just like twist them and they'll come like right off the vine. So I'm gonna wash this off. But I was able to pick this zucchini and I got a few green beans for now, so that's really exciting. And we're gonna probably end up cooking some of this stuff very soon. It tastes so amazing. I can't wait to eat this stuff. I love to steam my vegetables and sometimes I like them on the grill. And one of these days I want to make homemade kebabs from the vegetables in my garden, which would be really yummy. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse the zucchini in my sink right here. And it has a little bit of dirt on it. I normally don't wash off my vegetables. Like, if they got dirt on it, I'll wash it off. But normally if you're home growing your own vegetables, you don't have to rinse them or wash them really. Unless there's stuff on it that you want to get off. That's about it. Like, store stuff you have to wash because they put stuff on it to like make sure bugs and things don't get into it. But it's so nice to have your own. You don't really have to always wash it. I'm taking a little breather real quick because it is kind of warm out there for me. I don't even know what the temperature is. My phone's over there across the kitchen. But I think I'm going to go out there. I might pick one more zucchini because the other one looks like it's ready to be picked. There was like one other one out there that looks like it could be ready tomorrow or the next day. And then I think I'm going to pick some lettuce too out there because my mom could like cook with that and make some more veggies salad tonight. So that'll be amazing. Also, this is why I say if you go outside, wear long shirt and pants because sometimes it could be too hot to do that because you get plant rash. I was just scratching right here. I don't know, like right there. I don't know if anyone knows how to get rid of the itch or if you could just put like some stuff on it. I don't know what to put on it, but sometimes it lasts for like a few minutes where my arm gets like burning and itchy from the plants. I don't know if other people get like that too, but I've always gotten like that from the plants. But it's just like too hot to wear long clothes out there, so I'm wearing this today and I'm in shorts because it's just warm outside and I don't want to wear like hot things out there. So I get like plant rash on my arms from these plants. And so sometimes I'll wash like my arms and my hands afterwards because it does sometimes help. But if anybody knows how to get rid of this itch and burn from after when you pick your plants, if you know what I'm talking about, let me know, comment down below because that would help me out. Okay, so my mom went back outside with me. She picked this squash because it was ready to be picked. And then I picked the other zucchini. So we got 2 zucchinis, a few green beans, and this squash. So that's really exciting. And we'll be able to eat this for dinner tonight. Okay, so my mom just got another one. I just rinsed off, so that's why they're wet right now. I just rinsed them off. So we got 3 zucchinis, a squash, and some green beans. I was trying to think of what they were. But yeah, it's starting to get really warm outside, so that's so funny that my mom literally just came back in the house and got another one. I wasn't sure if this one was 100% ready, but my mom came in and picked it, and they all look pretty good, so we're going to be eating this for dinner. I did just do that last clip, but I'll just probably keep the clip in. But yeah, we're going to be cooking this for dinner, and it's going to be so good. I love fresh garden zucchini.